According to dictionary.com, racism is the belief that all members of each race possess characteristics or abilities specific to that race, especially so as to distinguish one race inferior or superior to another. Racism has been a part of American culture since the 17th century and currently upholds a relevant part of our culture today. One of the more significant events regarding race in America was the breaking of the color barrier that was broken by Jackie Robinson, who became the first African American to play in the MLB for the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947. Although Robinson had an amazing impact on the breaking of the color barrier, it was in fact Moses Fleetwood Walker, who, an actual Ohio native, broke that barrier in 1884 when he debuted for the Toledo Blue Stockings. Aside from Walker, 2 other African Americans competed professionally before Jackie Robinson. Robinson inspired so many minorities to follow in his footsteps and live out their dreams of playing a potential professional sport. His legacy carries on today as we see his contributions recognized through the retirement of his number, as well as all players wearing his number in the same game once a year as what we like to call Jackie Robinson Day. When looking at the various ethnic groups that participate in the MLB professionally, there's only been a slight fluctuation in percentage from 2014 to 2015. According to Howard Bloom's Sports Business News, there's only been a slight increase in African Americans playing, which is 8.3% to 8.2% compared to in 2014. The Latino population only had a slight increase in players from 28.4% in 2014 to 29.3% in 2015. The Asian ethnicity participating in the MLB took a slight decrease from 2% in 2014 to 1.2% in 2015. Finally, the Caucasian ethnicity decreased from 60.9% in 2014 to 58.8% in 2015. When discussing racial controversy in the MLB today, perhaps the most well-known and controversial issue is the Cleveland Indians logo, Chief Wahoo. Opening day of this year, dozens of Native Americans protested the logo, deeming it racist and insulting to the people of their culture.
In 2014, former Los Angeles Clippers owner Donald Sterling made racist comments to his girlfriend, a minority herself, that created a lot of controversy around the National Basketball Association and American sports in general.
You can't be flexible. You can.
I am flexible. I understand that that's the way you were raised and that's your culture, and I'm respectful and
why do you have to disrespect them? Those are...
Who am I disrespecting?
The world before you.
Why am I disrespecting them?
By walking, you're perceived as either a Latina or a white girl. Why should you be walking publicly with black people? Why? Is there a benefit to you?
Is it a benefit to me? Does it matter if they're white or blue or yellow?
I guess that you don't know that. Maybe you're stupid. Maybe you don't know what people think of you. It does matter, yeah. It matters.
Later in 2014, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver banned Sterling from the league for life. He said, "We stand together in condemning Mr. Sterling's views. They simply have no place in the NBA."
Effective immediately, I am banning Mr. Sterling for life from any association with the Clippers organization or the NBA. Mr. Sterling may not attend any NBA games or practices. He may not be present at any Clippers facility, and he may not participate in any business or player personnel decisions involving the team. He will also be barred from attending NBA Board of Governors meetings or participating in any other league activity.
The NBA is not the only basketball league that has seen racism in its history. The National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, has had its troubles as well. The most well-known controversies of college basketball goes back to 1991 when the University of Michigan's men's basketball team took the world by storm. The recruiting class was said to be the greatest class ever recruited.
The most culturally influential college basketball team of its era. the Fab Five brought a new style to hoops, starting with their shorts. The Fab Five also added black socks, black shoes, and bald heads, influencing future NBA stars from top to bottom.
They were definitely the first people that I've seen wear black socks in the basketball game. It was something that nobody did, but it looked pretty stylish.
That was the first time cats was wearing long, long shorts. Everybody could relate to that, you know what I'm saying? Every time I got a pair, I was trying to, if my shorts wasn't long, I was pulling them down to make them long, you know what I'm saying?
Their playing style was pure street ball, eye-popping alley-oops, rim-rocking slams, smack-talking payback. Old school college hoops, it wasn't.
I don't want to comment on Michigan winning it at all. It might express a bigger problem that I have with Michigan.
You look at it right now and it's not a big deal. When you see an athlete with a tattoo, or you see an athlete talking trash on the court, or you see an athlete with a bald head. But back then it was a big deal. It's like, oh wow, look at these thugs, where did they come from?
When looking at the ethnic background of all NFL players, according to a poll taken by Best Tickets in 2014, says that only 1% of the players were Hispanic, 1% were Asian, 1% were other ethnicity, nearly 27% were Caucasian, and almost 68% were African American. In regards to NFL coaches, of the 32 teams in the NFL, 28 teams have Caucasian coaches, 3 have African American, and 1 has other ethnicity. Similar to the Cleveland Indians' Chief Wahoo logo, the Washington Redskins have also come under fire for their logo and name, Washington Redskins. The Native Americans ruled it disparaging to the Native Americans and continue to protest their logo to this day. Sadly, racism seems to be an ongoing issue in our culture today. As time passes, sports in America continue to become more ethnically diverse, which hopefully unite not only those who participate in the sport itself, but also those who are part of our culture as a whole.
For most, racism will likely never be an issue they deal with directly. They would likely never be on the receiving end of racist comments or slogans, and some may not even realize its existence. Unfortunately, I see racism as being a problem in our sports for a very long time to come. I feel that as time moves on, it will get better, but it will likely never fully go away.
I'm sure no intelligent white person watching this show, or no intelligent white man in his or her right white mind, want black boys and black girls marrying their white sons and daughters, and in return introducing their grandchildren as half-brown, kinky-haired black people.
I wouldn't object to that.
Well, you wouldn't, but a lot of them would.
Well, I think it's sad that...
It ain't sad, because I want my child to look like me. Every intelligent person wants his child to look like him. I'm sad because I want to blot out my race and lose my beautiful identity. You can do what you want, but it's nature to want to be with your own. I want to be with my own.